Okay, man, I seen the dude. He would start rapping and would get about to get moved and change the song in the middle of the song. Start singing about Jesus. So, I'm like, was this boy rapping to this man? He talking about how you spell relief, J-U-S-U-S. Like, nah, boy, you wow. So I changed my whole thing. Went back up every week, about a month and a half. To the people, as soon as I would get there, after that, people were like, yo, man, you going up tonight? Oh, it was funny. So I ended up becoming the host of that same place that I got booed at, Just Joking Comedy Cafe. And I was the host for like a year. And yeah, that's how I started.
Do you remember the joke that got him? That made you say, you know what, I can do this?
Yeah, I remember the Jones that got him. It was a dude tried to boo me that was on a football team. And I told him he was a nose tackle. It wouldn't have the balls, like the way the quarterback had his hands on his balls.
So he was the center, you mean?
Yeah, he was
the center. Yeah.
And I was like, yo, he's like, I don't feel like it. I remember that's when I was doing jokes, and not stories.
Okay.
So now it's a different thing. I don't think I've written a joke in maybe 10 years.
So how did you turn into the storyteller comedian? Because that's hard for people to do. Like it's hard. I imagine not for you, but it's hard.
DL, I'm on the road with DL, and he told me, he said, yo, man, the funniest you're gonna ever be in life is based on how honest you are. And this was after some people, when I was writing jokes, I don't even blame the people anymore, because I think that when you have writers under the pressure of turning in something to another comic, and so they can see your show and then turn in, hey man, I don't have nothing this week, but if you try to get that check, so you turn in somebody else's material to the person who you turned it into has no idea that you just saw this somewhere, and so now, oh, you a thief. So now I switched from doing jokes to doing everything personally about me. And if you would have to, and people still try to steal it, but it's hard. Because now, there's a lot of comics that all of a sudden they went to jail. But I went to prison. It's a different thing. Jail, and a lot of people went to jail, but prison is two different things. But
that county and the prison, two totally different.
So I would go up and people would try to doing jail stuff in front of me.
Business owners and salespeople, the fastest way to massive confidence and success is programming your subconscious mind using the power of hypnosis. There's a reason why the CIA and military has spent millions of dollars investing in hypnosis.
Yeah. So I would go up and people would try to doing jail stuff in front of me. I'm like, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm walking through my life from 10 years old to now. So it just happens to be the first comedy series of specials. Like all these specials are tied together. So if you see 3 now, which came out Mother's Day, you can't go see 4 without seeing 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So, and one is the masterpiece, but 3 is the best one to me thus far that I see. And 2 has a different cachet to it, because I was showing a different skill set in the actual art of it. Because it's 2 faces to comedy, is having tragedy. So in 2, my sister passed.
Sorry to hear that.
And it's late now. Nobody been dead over 20 years. I'm sorry. It's over 20 years. Nobody dead.
I haven't seen you in a long time. Grief is not linear. I don't know how you're feeling this morning about it.
Man,
20 years ago.
Sean said, I haven't seen you in a while.
20 years.
This guy is crazy.
I was 18 with you, I'm 50 years old now. Sorry. Man, well, listen, we dealt with it. This guy's crazy.
You're not meeting people die sometimes.
We didn't racked them up.
I got about 7 more you can say.
Hey man, I can run them off. You know, after my sister, with my son, then my grandmother. Yeah, we've had some hard ones, man.
So that's why that's why I did Lost, because that's one of the number one things in the black community that, man, death runs through our family a little harder than just the loss. It's like now you got to figure out how to bury them and all this. Man, I don't want not another GoFundMe. Don't send me not another GoFundMe. Let's try to figure out what is the situation that we need to prepare for when it's inevitable. It's death is gonna happen. We won't even talk about it, which is, man. I think about death every single day. Every single day.
Got that lightning on
So I live a better life than most people because I know I don't have the time to be engaged in things that really I can't rectify. You know, I'm not gonna hold a grudge behind something when I can get an apology or I can apologize. My whole intent to come up here was because I was mad at you. What I do? Man, you were saying my name wrong and you did it twice. You said Allie. I'm like, this man know how to say my name. What is it wrong? Allie. You know, you talk about my special with somebody. Yeah, I think his name Allie. And I'm like, and they send it to me. And it was on the birthday. I'm like, he knows how to say Ali. He knows,
because I kept hearing other people say Ali.
I don't know why you was listening to other people. You button that shit. I said, somebody called in and asked him who his favorite boxer is. It's probably Muhammad Ali. You gonna say Ali? Just take the Muhammad out.
Because when the first special came out, everybody I knew was talking about that special. Especially in the comedy world. It was like, yo, you gotta watch this dude Ali. You know,
ain't nobody say that to me. Nobody say you gotta watch this dude Ali City. You know a lot of real common stories. Ain't nobody say Ali City.
Nobody said that. You know, it's like Ali Wong, like he said that all of Ali. He got to me. I was like, hey, look, I don't even know. So I'm like, they don't like me. when I get up, when I finally get to the break, I'm leading with, hey man, why you saying my name? Then I forget, then I left it alone.
Right, it's like
whatever, at least he mentioned. You know, that's all I had.
But that first special took off though. Did you understand that it would do that, or it was just a risk? I'm throwing this on YouTube to see what happens.
Man, I thought it was really good. And when I do a special, it takes a while for it. You know, I had recorded probably 3 or 4 specials before that. And it was like, no, it's not special. So, Domino Effect, the first one, I knew that it was. I knew it. It's like the first album I put out, Talking Loud, Saying Something. That's my Reasonable Doubt. You know, so I knew once I put them out, I knew it. I had that feeling. I was too excited about it. Then it didn't have any flaws to it. And that's one thing when I look at something, I don't want it to have anything that somebody can grab onto, like, but what about this? So when that happened, and then somebody said, well, what's the rest of the story? I said, what? Like, what happened after that? I said, you want to know?
So you didn't never even plan to make it all of it, to keep on going with a series.
When somebody asked me about what happened after that,
his girlfriend cheated on him, bullies humiliated him, but he held on to his mother's promise. Don't reveal your secret to anyone.
About what happened after that. And I said, okay, well, I stopped at 16. So let's do from 16 to 19. And then when we did the first, we did 2. And then I said, yo, let's finish up how I even got incarcerated. People know I was there, let's see how I got there. And then we did 3, and we recorded 3 and 4 in DC at the same time. So we did 2 shows on that Friday and 2 shows on that Saturday. So 4 comes out Father's Day. So we strategically put 1 on Mother's Day, 1 on Father's Day, and 4 is 2 hours long. You know, versus the 1:30 that I've been doing. And it's getting to the pinnacle of what I went through. I was inside, and how did I get Jovial to come out and want to pursue comedy? So after this series, we're gonna start another series called In the Shadows, which is the walk with me doing stand up. Being in a public space, trying to be private because I'm on parole. And on parole, most people don't realize parole people, we try to stay out the way because we know anything can get us back incarcerated. So now you're trying to fight for your innocence from this position of being incarcerated. And incarceration is
Right, man.
especially mass incarceration is crippling. A lot of it cripples a family because it's on a family, and
Yeah, it's not just you.
it's not just you. You know, people. My mom was locked up right with me. You know, and because I'm there, and she's concerned about me every day. It's like when somebody go to jail, my mom. Nikki would always say, "Why you always gonna get Trey out of jail when he locked up?" I said, "Man, because something can happen just by being in there."
Trey,
Your trees.
Trey is the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, we need to know.
Trey, we don't say his name, call him Trey.
Trey, the oldest.
She's the chef. She's the spin-off version of me. I'm talking, man. It's nothing like having somebody respect your daughter in the streets like they respect you. And they always, hey man, I saw your daughter, man. She a G, man. Like, appreciate you. You know, I raised a good one. But you know that raising daughters, you also had this fear, this constant fear, because you've been incarcerated and you know how people that's not really good navigate. And you know, I've sat down and I've talked to people who have attacked women and you know and did all these foul things in the world. So when you out in the street, everything I see is a red flag. It's like you like, man, so you know, hey, listen, this is a sign. It triggers them. You know, but you can't tell the woman. I mean, I should be able to do. Yeah, but you know, I should be able to do too. But the place I don't go.
And you don't want to raise your kids out of fear, but it's kind of hard not to.
Kind of hard not to, because everything that you've experienced, you know, even with my sons, man, I'm very fearful of him having children out of wedlock with people that don't serve him well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not that father who like would tell my daughters this. No, I'm more on my son. Hey man, keep your penis in your pants, bro, before you end up in a situation that you can't get out of. Then some of these young men out here nowadays, man, they need some real talking to. I don't want to hear about another young lady losing her life because a brother
Trying to holler.
didn't understand no, or she want to leave. You know, it's like, man, when I have girls and I'm really concerned about the state of mind of these young men, because like, yo man, what is your deal? But I understand, I know where it comes from. I don't understand their situation, but I understand they don't communicate enough.
That's right.
They on this machine all day on this phone, and you don't. Man, I got turned down. You know, they need to take that walk. You know what I'm saying? And just at a table with her and her friends, you decide you finna go holler at somebody, and they looking at look. Little shoes on. You know, man, you gonna pick the wrong one every time. Yeah, so what's up with you? Hey, boy, you see me? I'm right. You can't go to the next. You know, you got to take that long walk of rejection back and forth. Man, girls.
Also, we didn't have a sense of entitlement, because think about even the note we used to write. It was, would you go out with me? Yes, no, even a maybe. So you were prepared for whatever.
Man, do you understand? Having to ask to slow dance, having to ask to dance.
Yeah.
Because now there's somebody that's walking behind you.
Yes.
And you like the dance. And
Not quitting that, bro. Do you want a blanket or something? No, dude, it's way too hot for that, bro. I mean, it is summertime. It is very hot. Yeah. Bro, you just take this. Oh, dude, I told you I don't want to.
Envy go ass. Would you like that? Oh, she like light skin. Like light skin. I see what this is. I never asked her again. You gotta stay away from her. She got a type already.
Right.
Third grade, you already got a type. You got a type. All right, okay, cool. all right. Not so because he light skinned. I'm like, all right. And that's when I think that was a little era when people would try to be lighter and I remember the bow-legged era. You remember the bow-legged era when he was trying to stand like they were bow-legged?
No.
You ain't really do nothing, man.
I remember it was a bow-legged girl.
The bow-legged
I ain't no
era.
bow-legged guys.
Dude, it's the South. Girls
I'm
love.
from South
You're
Carolina.
not like, no, yeah.
Was you?
No, I'm slew-footed, but I couldn't even do it if I wanted to.
You standing like this trying to get a girl.
I'm on the other side of it though. I did. It was something about some of them athletes, the way they say this. A lot of them would be slightly bow-legged. Your legs are like, little like parentheses. Yeah, don't be pigeon-toed though. That's where it's different.
What that mean, though, Jeff?
Boy, pigeon-toed and slew-footed, we ain't getting no love. It's like your shoes ain't look right.
Right.
Both your knees knocked.
Oh, man. I ain't never knocked, man, look, the only knock-knee basketball player I can respect is Kenny Smith. I just didn't, and I didn't even know he was knock-knee. Man, it's just something about him knock-knee.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I done seen some girls so knock-knee, look like they legs in an X. Like, man, what is wrong with you, man? How you even get knock-knee? They should get a check.
I want to ask you a question you said about your son. When you telling your son is about, I guess, women to stay away from.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have that conversation with a son when you might be talking about his mom?
Man,
Obviously.
man, I didn't say that. Hey, man, listen, son. You see how your mom act? You don't want one to do that. Hey, you see this right here? This is what you don't want. All this fat mother. You see all this fat See all this fat mother? We don't talk about all this fat mother.
Yeah.
But my younger son, he has a little crisis going on with himself. That's Hassan. Hassan is 13. You have to, hey, bro, you need to respect your mother, respect your sisters. Like he's entitled, and this is my fault, man. These kids, it's slightly my fault and slightly the lady who lives in that house. This is the thing.
Lady who lives in that house.
This is the thing. You have to give him chores. He doesn't have any. He's not responsible for anything. So I think when you don't have chores, you're gonna have a lack of respect for a lot of things.
Right.
When you have chores, man, I had things that I had to do. And so I'm structured in that way now that, man, before I do anything, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
And that goes when you become a grown man. Hey man, let me take care of this first, and then I get to that. If you don't have that, you gotta get that young.
Your special part 4 comes out on Father's Day. Like you said, how much of that involves like your dad, or does it even involve?
Man, my dad. I put him all through the rest of them, and he has a small piece in full because while I was incarcerated, my pops at 50, almost 60 years old, got locked up for assault.
Hey.
And my daddy thought he was on some big boss mob type thing because his 2 brothers were locked up, I was locked up, and he gets locked up. So he sends $500 on everybody's books while he locked up and gonna write a letter here. Just sent you bread. We not in the family. Like I said, you didn't send me nothing until you got locked up. I don't even understand this. I've been locked up like 4 years. Now he going, yeah.